Hey Z, how you doing? Good evening, AZ. Well, it's afternoon for you. Um, how's things going with you out there in California? Good, I hope, AZ. The West Coast, I would imagine, is warm. Yes, AZ, everything is good with me. Is everything good with you? Um, I was able to get the computer up and running and no problems. Yeah, it was good. I appreciate all the help you give me all the time. Nice weather today. Okay. All right, AZ. Yeah, it's sunny here, as you can see, but the temperature is only 45 degrees, so it's much better than it was, in the 20s we had the last couple of days. Yep, blue skies. We're having blue skies. Waiting on a couple of different ships. I got one downbound, which is about 10, 20, 30, 35 miles north of me, headed downbound, coming down at 13 knots. And I got one that's upbound, the Great Republic, is 10, 20, about 20 miles south of me. And it's doing 9.1 knots upbound. And there's a whole string of them coming upbound. Russell, hey, welcome, Russell. Welcome, Russell. Welcome, Russell. Hey, here comes TJ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, how you doing?
Good. How are you doing, TJ?
I just got home from work. Jim, David A. Z. What's up, Russell? All right, so Paul, Jim and I were just talking. So you have your 107, right?
Yep.
Okay, so was it how was it taking the test?
Well, when I took it, that was 10 years ago. You had to go to a facility, take the test, sat in front of a computer. They were watching you. You had you could only have X amount of time. You couldn't have any other stuff with you.
Right. So can you if you fail it, can you take it as many times as you want to?
Yeah, you got to wait certain period of time in between. Maybe Joe knows for sure.
What are you talking about? 107?
The
107.
one is yeah. Yeah, how many times can you can take it as many times as you want to, right?
Why? You failed it?
Well, no, Jim and I were talking.
He's getting ready to fail it, Joe.
gonna fail it.
Come on, Paul. You got to give me more confidence than that.
You're not gonna fail it? No, I'm trying to remember. I don't think you have to wait 30 days. I think it's less than that.
Yeah, it isn't like you got to wait a year or something, but it's only a matter of days, if not weeks.
No, it actually might be 30 days.
Yeah, because I don't know. We were I don't know what we were. Oh, because I told him he was because I asked him what he was doing. He said he was down by the beach watching the boats or whatever, and I said, man, get a drone and send it. Get the Air 2S, get the Mavic Air 3S or whatever, and send it. And then we were talking, and then that's what got us into talking about the 107, and told him how I really want to. What's up, Dominic? Told him I really want to get it, and because right now I've got my recreational license, but that's not really gonna do me any good. But
14 days.
14 days,
14 days,
2 weeks.
And how much does it cost to take? It's like $175.
I couldn't tell you anymore because they changed. They had it down cheap one time and went back up. It's like $180.
Oh shit.
Okay. Hey, go and do it.
Yeah, appreciate it, Jim.
Yeah, you need to wait at least 14 calendar days before you can file for a new. It says that it gives you the 14 days to get some additional preparation before taking it again.
And AZ says it's $175 each time.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
The 175 is just for that test. Then if you want to retest again, another 175. Then if you want
if you fail it, it's gonna cost you $350.
Yeah.
And you better pass it,
Yeah.
or it's gonna cost you $450 or
You have yours, Joe, don't you? You've got your 107, right?
Yep. Sure do.
David,
Look,
how you feeling, buddy?
yeah, I did mine fancy.
You did yours fancy. Oh, there you
Carry it
go.
like that with me. So when I wear if I have to do something where I'm gonna be out with a lot of people, I'm wearing a vest, like doing work, I'll stick this in the vest.
Oh, okay.
So people walk up and they see it and they just go away.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
But that's got all the stuff in it.
Oh,
Got the 107 card and all my registrations.
Oh, gotcha.
But I carry it like that on the outside.
So does the 107, does it come with like the registrations and shit like that?
No, that's your registrations of your drones. When you do it, you got to print those off. Little cards. Every time when you get Port 107, if you're gonna fly the drone for Port 107, you got to register for $5.
Oh, okay. I think I have or I did have those from Pilot Institute, the little stickers that Greg sends out. I did have them on mine, but I think they may have fell off or wore off or something.
That's not the registration.
What is that? The registration stickers from Pilot Institute. What are those?
It's just Pilot Institute. The stickers from Pilot, the stickers for registration. Yeah. Did you ever register your drone? $5 with the FAA? No, huh?
No, I don't think so.
I doubt it.
Yeah, because if you did, you'd have a number.
Yeah.
No, I just fed you. Go away. Go.
Hey, David's here.
Yeah, TJ,
Yay.
that card that Joe has, yeah. Don't believe that's what he uses it for. When he sees a nice woman, he goes up and he pulls it out and he goes, I authorize myself to take a photograph of you in the name of my law.
So how you feeling, David?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. Bit left, bit right.
Yeah, that's all we can do these days, Dave. That's all we can do.
Yeah, I know. Every day goes by, I get a little bit weaker and a little bit less It's like I went out to Sam's Club this afternoon, just about killed me walking around.
Oh.
It's because you don't do it. Hey, David, if I go up to
Yeah.
her like this and I say, look, I want to take pictures of you. And she goes, oh, that's not big enough. I said, okay. I want to take pictures of you.
Still not big enough.
Then it's got it.
Then he's got it.
And then she goes, well, that's small enough.
When this is
Oh,
19,
Jim says hi, everybody.
Hey, Jim.
Hey, everybody.
God, I can't remember the date. When I hit 25 years with AI Press out of North Carolina, they sent me this. It says celebrating 25 years, Professional Photographers International, and all that stuff on there. It's at Today's Photography International magazine, like this. It's got all my codes on there. So when I got it, they sent it to me, the whole package like that. And I got it and I said, man, that's cool. And first thing I did was when I got to Mandeville one night, one of the cops was standing there and I said, mine's bigger than yours. And he looked at me and said, what? And I showed him. He goes, yeah, it is. He said, that's cool. But that's the one I use when I've got to get into something where they're going to question you.
Yeah.
When I fly, the other one stays in my pocket. Because that gives me everything I need with me.
I was pitching peanuts and Boone was chasing the squirrels.
Don't worry. Nobody hit a bingo yet. They're close.
Brenda, how you doing?
Brenda.
Jim's here.
The American public who needs to be able to get up and go to the grocery store and get that plastic if that's what they want.
Oh,
Hey, Dominic, what's going on?
not much actually. We had some pretty hot weather yesterday, so
Oh, you did?
Oh, really?
yeah,
Fucking
89 Fahrenheit.
Man, that's a pretty
Yeah.
nice picture. That's a pretty nice picture you got there in your background.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Last week,
Was that sunrise or sunset?
sunrise about a week ago.
Oh, nice. You having your porridge right now?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Your porridge. Here comes
Here's
Ed.
Ed. Hello, Laura.
Hey.
Good
Hello, Ed.
afternoon. Good
Hey,
evening,
Laura, I hope you're having a
everyone.
wonderful day.
I think he let himself in here, Laura.
Yeah, because Paul didn't set up his thing. He's waiting for somebody to come in and pull a
The door
Monty
was
on him.
the door was wide open. He just let himself in. He just
Yep.
peered his head in. He's like, "Hey, can I come in?"
Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah.
Or sinks it.
How's it going, guys?
All right.
What's up, Ed?
Not much. Just got back from flying my little drone.
Oh, did you?
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Would you fly your Mini 2 or your
Mini 3 Pro.
Mini 3 Pro.
Oh, there
It
you
was
go.
None of
windy
y'all
though.
listen.
I know you guys don't listen when I talk. It's not nice.
None of y'all listen.
Is it because I'm Canadian?
Well, they do have a point there. They do have a point. Maybe some of that.
What?
They've put a tariff on listening. It's 25%
Yeah.
listening tariff.
Yeah.
Oh. I might wait to break this news tomorrow morning
Oh, okay.
on Johnny's show.
Well, I'll break it now. Break it now.
Do it now. Do it now.
I'm thinking about it.
It was super windy.
No, y'all not gonna like it. You're not gonna like this
Oh.
news at all.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. It must be bad news.
Oh, it's real bad news.
Is it about me?
And I got it directly out the mouth of an attorney I know.
Mm.
Oh, I know what it is.
Hmm.
Oh, oh,
You want
oh.
me to tell you? I don't know if it's
Tell
happening
me.
here. I don't know if it's happening in Canada, but I heard it that all the little drones are going to be banned.
No,
Oh,
not it.
damn it! Because what's
It
happening
is drone
in
related though.
because what's happening
it,
in
it,
London and UK, whatever, people are.
it is drone related, you said?
Yeah, I'll break it anyway. It don't matter. He was telling me that he's FPV guy, and he just ordered one. He's Rod on steroids. Let's put it that way.
Mhm.
And
He's Rod on steroids.
yeah, I'll show you a picture in a minute of all the drones he had. But he was showing me one of the 7-inch ones he has that cost him $900, right? FPV. And he said he just ordered another one. He said, and the company he just ordered it like yesterday. And the company, he bought everything. Company said everything. They gave him tracking and everything on it, and sent him an email saying that you will be notified at customs, and you'll have to pay the 125% tariff.
Huh?
And he just paid 9 something for the drone. So he says about $1,200 tariff that he's gonna have to pay to get the drone.
So did he cancel?
No, he got money. He's buying it.
Oh, okay.
So in other words, what you're saying is DJI is going to send it to customs, and you guys have to pay the bill after.
You get it from customs, you're gonna have to pay the tariff. So we ain't getting new drones, and that means I'm not selling my drones. Speaking of which,
Wow.
let me go. I got that guy went up to. Remember I said I got it listed for $1,250. He's at $1,200 right now, and I won't answer him. Every time I don't answer him, he bumps it up. So I don't answer him when it clears. You can probably buy it, and I don't want to sell it now.
I'll offer you $11.99.
No, like I said, I might as well keep. The Mini 3 Pro I'll sell, but I'm not selling the original Avata, the 2 of them.
Okay.
The brand new.
Okay, $4.99.
No.
What do you mean no?
Hey Dominic, how'd you like that food I sent you a picture of?
It looked
Man, that was
delicious.
good. That was good. I was like, what the heck is he eating? This shit looks amazing.
Joe, don't change
Yeah,
the subject. It's a Mini
I'm
3
not-
Pro, bro.
The Mini
No.
3 Pro.
Mini 3 Pro, bro.
Let's do this real quick.
How's the poster coming along?
It's made up. I'm just waiting other people to send me shit.
Oh,
Now you got to wait on people. I hate that.
yeah.
All right. Joe wants your shit.
Uh, what does it look like so far?
Hold on, I'll show you in a minute.
It sounds like Ray Romano. Oh. Oh yeah, I thought I heard her too.
Yeah, I took it off.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, bless you.
This weather's got me sneezing a lot.
Hold on.
No, no.
Yeah, that's what Jim was talking about. I thought maybe there might have been like some pollen or floating around or whatever.
Why is it warmed up where you are, Paul?
What's that?
Is it
David?
warmed up where you are?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's 46 degrees.
What's that in Celsius? Dominic? You're good.
Probably 10 or 11, maybe.
Oh. Pretty cold. We got 23 today.
Nice. 46 is 8. We had
23 today, 15 tomorrow.
we had 31 yesterday, and we're going to have 32 today, and that's Celsius. So that's
Oh, there you go.
89 and 90.
So what have I missed while I've been away?
Not much excitement. No, it never is.
It's a Saturday night in Hollywood here.
Yeah.
It's Saturday night. Saturday. Saturday.
I know that you and Dennis are.
Don't do that.
I know.
Don't ever do that again. Okay, that's the last time, okay?
The last time.
What was so get to let
DJ
go?
singing Saturday night.
Saturday.
Now, TJ, you sing it again, but say Sunday instead.
Don't say
Because
Sunday.
it's Sunday for Dominic.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yep. That's so weird how it's like that. I think it should be the same day everywhere in the world.
Yeah, you should all live on UK time.
Yeah.
Oh wow, there he goes.
Hey.
You see that mouth open? Oh,
That's funny.
that's what
Here you go,
he
Paul.
does his alligator impression.
Here you go,
Oh,
Paul.
you got more shrimp?
Yeah, I went and bought two of the bags of shrimp, right? That's 3 pounds each for $7.99. So
Wow.
I've got
Hey,
2.5
Fred,
bags now after the day, right? That's how packed my freezer is right now.
Damn.
Yeah. I got,
Oh, you
I've got,
guys have some small freezers.
I'm in an apartment. that's
Joe's
all
already
chicken?
he's already for the apocalypse already.
Yeah, that's all chicken, and I got 2 bags of shrimp, and I got another half a bag over here. But that's what I had today, Paul. Yeah, Paul ain't paying attention.
I'm looking at it. Yeah.
That's what I had today.
You got to blow it up a little bit, though, Joe.
That big enough?
There you
Extreme,
go.
innit?
That's Alfredo shells. It's all sauteed in butter, olive oil, garlic, the Trinity,
Who cooked
all
it?
that stuff. Mm-mm-mm.
Who cooked it, Joe?
Me. I do that.
TJ is shaking his head. He doesn't think so.
Joe,
He had somebody else. He had somebody else to make that.
Oh, that looks good.
yeah,
All I'm
and
telling
Joe,
you is think so. Okay.
Joe, we have 2 freezers the size of your fridge.
You got to go outside.
Well, I don't have room in mine. I got bodies in them.
He's got bodies in it.
So sorry I couldn't get with you today. I got run over by a car. Whatever.
Brenda, I'm getting there. Falling apart slowly but surely.
Look at those 2 lovebirds.
I was saying Thursday.
Mia Jr., also known as Boone, wants to go out.
There's another block. You call it Mia.
Mia Jr.
There's squirrels out there.
No, it's okay, TJ.
Yeah. Man, I got up at like 4 something this morning just so I could wake up and have some coffee or whatever. And then I got ready for work about, I don't know, about like
time you had to go to work?
Huh?
What time you had to go to work?
I had to be at the store at 7.
Wow.
You got before 30.
Yeah. Well, I got off at 4 actually.
It takes him that long to primp and everything, get ready to go to work.
Yeah.
How far away is it?
Probably like 30 minutes away.
TJ, I'll send you something right now, a video.
All right.
I'll send it to Joe too. Joe, I'll send you this video.
Yeah.
This is how we do stuff here. Watch. Where are you?
Now, I went out by the lighthouse today. I wanted to go see what was going on out that way. And I ran into this guy I know. He's an attorney. And he flies the FPV, right? That was his table.
Oh wow.
Wait, you ain't seen nothing yet, right? That was on his table, right?
Yeah.
You see this one right here? The next one, watch. That's a 7-inch prop. It's a $900 drone.
Oh shit. Wow. What kind of what you got, a GoPro on there?
Look at the gator.
Hold on.
Go back.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you that. I'll go back and show you the picture. Oh, come on.
It was a gator?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna show you. I forgot to show you this picture. I didn't think it turned out well. It wasn't there to see the finished product of it, though. Hold on. That was his table, right?
Right
Yeah.
there was the gator. Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had the
Oh,
girl
shit.
sunbathing here and the
Right,
gator
there's
walking
that lady
towards her.
sunbathing. The gator's headed that way.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh, that's a plastic gator.
Is that a real gator?
No, it's a real gator, but not in a real place.
Oh, it's
It's a real gator, but not in a real
Yeah.
place.
But she was out there when I was flying the drone. I saw her when I came back through. I didn't even see her there. And I said, "Oh, she better watch out. They got gators up in here." They do. She'd freak out if the gator come walking out the water.
That's what I was going to ask you on that flight that you did. If that was a person by the river there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I totally forgot.
she was just barbecuing herself, ready for the alligator.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was getting herself nice and prime. I saw her sitting there when I went through with the was it Neo? Neo. I saw her with the Neo sitting there. And when I went through with the Avata, I didn't notice her laying down. I didn't notice it.
Your mom thinks that she has to say she has to be. Look, I didn't know how to tell. Okay, I was afraid that you look at me.
Da-da-da-da.
Loki, stop. Leave people alone.
DJ, what's for dinner tonight?
I think we decided on pizza.
Nice.
That was
That was
yesterday.
last night.
Yeah. I missed last night. I had to work last night, so I missed pizza night. So I have to make up for it tonight, I guess.
Pizza can be any night.
It was windy, huh?
Yeah.
That's with the Mini 3 Pro?
You know Laura's back in the drone game, don't you?
Oh, she got a drone?
No, that was with my phone.
Well,
Okay.
she's got
But
something.
does she still have her Mini 2 or her Mini or whatever?
No. She's upgraded.
Apparently somebody last night on that area there, Joe,
Yeah.
either jump or they were drinking whatever. Somebody
Well,
dared them
what
to
David
jump.
was just saying, Ed, is that Laura's got another drone.
Oh, nice.
She's upgraded from the DJI. She's gone full Chinese. She's gone Team U.
Hey.
Oh, Lord,
She's got a Temu drone.
Yeah, it cost her £6.50.
Well, let's see it. Take a picture and share it.
I've told her she has to buy herself a cheapy memory card to put in it because I'm not putting the expensive ones in. Because as soon as that goes up in the air, that's gone. Right?
Yeah.
The wind's going to have it and it's going. The next time you see that, it'll be in Paul's back garden.
Paul's backyard. Oh, what's this? Hey, look,
I'll
a
just-
free drone.
Yeah, I'm going to 3D print a message saying property of little Llama Laura. So wherever it ends up, she might be able to get it back.
Wherever it ends up. You have faith, huh?
Well, what you do is you put a return to sender sticker on it.
Yeah, put a couple of stamps on it.
Yep.
With her address.
Believe him. Go. Good boy. Good. You're a good boy today. You're a good boy.
So TJ, what are you having for dinner? Did you say?
I think we're
Didn't
gonna
listen.
do pizza, I guess.
You just said that was yesterday. Then you said, what are you having for dinner?
Something
I think you're right, Ed. Some of us don't listen when we talk.
No, he hears you, but he don't listen.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Huh? What?
I don't know. What?
What?
Let me repeat it.
Let me repeat it.
Joe turns his camera off.
There, did you hear it that time?
Yeah.
Good.
So he's having spaghetti and meatballs for dinner tonight, is what he said.
Spaghetti and meatballs. Yeah, Ed, can you share your flight with us?
I haven't downloaded yet.
Oh.
Y'all take too long.
Dock him a week's wage napping on the job.
I flew today, and I'm getting ready to put. The only reason I haven't finished it is because I ate all that food.
Give me a second.
So Joe is here waiting to hear if David is still trucking.
Look at Ed, Dan.
Do what?
David sounds better.
I'm still doing Euro trucking, yeah.
Yeah. Are you doing the European tour with the truck or what?
Yeah, but I'm not doing any lives.
Here, Jojo.
Hey, David, thank you. No.
How come you're not doing the live, David?
Because at the moment, everything I'm doing is one-handed.
Here,
What?
My left hand is gone. It's done for. It's getting weaker and weaker.
Joe, you're
Your
looking.
left arm?
Yeah. Left hand. It's
Left
probably-
hand.
Yeah, there's some nerve damage in the elbow and it's affecting the little finger and the ring finger. But because it's not been picked up on, all the muscle in the hand's been eaten away, so it's never going to recover.
What are they gonna do?
The plan is to debate whether to drill a hole in my elbow to free the nerve. Yeah, to give the nerve more space. Yeah, which comes with risks.
Yeah.
But because the muscle's already gone, it won't grow back. That's it, it's done for.
So you can't move. You just lost feeling.
No, I've lost feeling. I can move it, but over time it's going to get weaker and weaker.
What are you doing, Paul? Oh, that's Justin. Never mind. Forgets how to do stuff. He's new at this. So this is my question. Is
You
that
just
with the
said
white
it.
around it?
Yeah,
You like it better that way?
yeah.
Because it's got the black and then it's got the white. I like it better that way.
Right, I've got a question. Why did Justin come in as Paul Murray?
Because I'm logged into Paul's account. Just in case he logs himself back out again, we don't have to go through that nightmare again.
Isn't that a
Yeah.
hassle?
So
So
did you
what?
ma-
Wait up.
did you
So
make that hoodie
Justin
yourself,
needed
Ed?
no. So Justin needed access to Zoom. So he locked Paul out.
Yeah.
So Paul will give him access to his Zoom, and Justin has access to Zoom all the time.
Yep.
Cool planning, Justin. Cool planning.
Yeah,
Alright.
so
So
this is my thing,
Skyfall-
David. Not trying to be light of the subject, but when you're losing the finger, you're losing the feeling, so you can't feel anything, but still have
After you
abuse.
bitched about,
I've never.
Yes, I can still clench my face. It's just the little finger and the ring fingers is retracting as the muscles going.
bite your
They're
fucking
pulling
tongue, woman.
back.
Okay, so what you got basically, so you'll be able to use your hand even if you lose feeling.
Kind of, yes. So if I'm trying to open up, say, a can of Coke, I can't do it. It's too weak. Just doesn't.
Okay, but you
The
can do it with the
hand's
other
there.
hand.
No.
You could hold a Coke and
Yes.
do it with your other hand.
Yeah, but
Okay, so
After
you
a
got the
couple-
best of
after a
both
couple-
worlds here.
yeah, but after a couple of seconds, yeah, that can will
Yeah.
feel really heavy, and I have to put it down. Otherwise, I'm going to drop it.
Okay, yeah, I understand that, but you got to look at the positive side on this.
Oh, I
You
know.
still have
you.
you still have use of your hands, and when you slap Laura, you won't feel it, so you can't be blamed for it.
All right, I didn't know where it was going.
Yeah, because I took it a whole different direction last time.
I thought we was going down the gutter.
No, we weren't in the gutter. When you turn around, you slap her with it. She goes, "What'd you do that for?" No, I didn't do it. What are you talking about? You slapped me. No, I did not. I don't feel nothing. You know? Then she'll say, "Shut up, Dave." You see, y'all would have went down the gutter with it, not me.
Oh, I already did like 2 weeks ago when he told me.
I'll be back.
That's all I'm all about stranger danger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there is a possibility me and Laura might be getting married in October.
Yay.
Are you all right?
Nice.
Just
Now
gonna-
the question is that your right hand or your left hand?
Do you guys get any more like benefits with you being like considered disabled through the? Do you guys
No, I've
get
got
more benefits since you're married or what?
No.
I never.
There is no benefit to being married.
Because over here, like some stuff, you could be single and barely get anything, but the minute you get married, it'll unlock like a whole bunch of other shit for you.
No, we get a tax if we both got a job, then we get a tax break, but that's about it.
Some weird reason, I never thought I thought you guys were just boyfriend and girlfriend. I didn't know y'all were married. You said
They're
something.
not
We're getting
married.
married.
Not
Huh?
yet.
We're
You're
getting
not
married.
listening.
All right, move forward, TJ.
Right.
No,
He's
no,
dazing
turn
off
around,
again.
bend over.
It's all part of my big plan. Yeah. I'm doing one big charity event. My last ever charity event, which I've discussed on here before. And it's all going to happen on the same day. So we'll get married in the morning. And then so we don't have to have a family party, we're fucking off to Blackpool.
Oh, he's
Yay.
raising money for the divorce the first day. Nice. Good planning there.
Yeah.
Now that sounds real fun. Honeymoon in Blackpool.
No, we're doing raising money for domestic
Yeah.
abuse.
I remember.
That reminds me, since I got the Preston North End jersey now, I got to find the one Blackpool fan that I know lives somewhere in my city and drive by and flip him off.
Oh, don't do it today. Don't be.
Yeah, Preston got beat. I don't know how
Yeah.
Blackpool got on.
I'm not sure. Preston got beat. City went 2-0 down after 21 minutes and then won 5-2.
Yeah, no. Let's have a look. How did those Russians get on?
I'm just going to do a drive-by shaming.
Draws
Blackpool
dinner,
sucks.
draws dinner in the playoffs.
Oh, Blackpool didn't play. The game was postponed due to Birmingham being in the cup final.
You know, they're celebrating. Driver.
What cup final were Birmingham in?
What have they called?
Are
Whatever
in-
they call
oh,
it
it's-
now.
It's the
the old Papa
the-
John's or Johnson
the-
Paint Trophy, the
their
Mickey
their
Mouse.
2 trophy.
Yeah, the Mickey
Birmingham
Mouse Cup.
versus Peterborough.
Yeah, it's the Mickey Mouse Cup.
Yeah,
It's
3 o'clock.
stupid, right?
It's 3 o'clock tomorrow.
Yeah, but look where the two teams are.
What's up, Brenda,
Birmingham
Jim?
are representing the north of England, and
Hey, what's
Peterborough
up,
the south.
Brenda?
Hey, Jim.
And Peterborough is more north than
Or it's the other
Birmingham.
way around. Yeah, I think it might be the other way around. Can't remember. But they're both next to each other.
Yeah.
nearly.
So there's an interesting women's game on tomorrow. In the Women's FA Cup, it's City versus United. Semi-final.
Oh.
Just want United to beat Newcastle tomorrow.
Well, Newcastle are managerless at the moment. Eddie Howe was rushed into hospital, so he won't be there tomorrow.
Looking at the goal scorers, and I'm going, there's not one English name amongst that. And then I saw, oh, there's an O'Reilly. His first name's Nico.
Kind of like isn't that an auto part store? O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Nico O'Reilly.
Isn't that a
Oily
Irish
boy.
name?
You Orly man.
Ireland name?
Hey, Orly. It was Manuel the waiter. He couldn't say O'Reilly.
Dominic
Called him
Sanders
Orly
we're
man.
making him laugh. Yeah. You oily man.
You Orly man.
You are
Really?
If only they knew what we was talking about.
Oh, man.
It's a scene out of Faulty Towers
Yeah.
with John Cleese
Dude,
and Andrew.
Chipotle has some good steak.
Doesn't Chipotle make you bleed from your ass, or was that just an Eric Cartman thing?
That was just a South Park thing. That's what I said. I've never understood because Chipotle gets like so much crap with memes and stuff, but every single one I've ever been in with, and the food was really fresh. It was very clean stores, but they get so much crap online, like through memes and shit, and I don't know why.
Damn, that shit sounds good right about now too. Some Chipotle.
Hey, hello, other David Russell.
How do you
Jim.
pronounce it there, TJ?
Huh?
How do
Brenda.
you pronounce it?
Yeah, I just heard Justin
Oh.
talking about Chipotle. It just sounded really good.
Who let David on there?
Not
That was
Chipotle, it's Chipotle.
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 It's
It's
Chipotle. It's Chipotle.
It's Chipotle.
Chipotle.
It's
Sounds like a
fucking shite.
white woman from the suburbs. Do you have any tacos? Some tacos?
It's Chipotle.
You heard me, tacos?
If you pronounce it in English, it's Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Yeah.
Some Chipotle.
It's Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Actually, based
Do
on
you
the
have-
way the Americans.
Justin, do you have a place called what's that other place?
Moe's?
No, not Moe's.
Paris.
What the heck is that
Burger
Argentina.
other-
King, Pizza Hut.
Nice. No, not what's that other
Wendy's?
place right up the road?
Africa.
Oh yeah. Do you have a place called Bolé?
No.
I don't
No.
have Bolé.
Boulet.
That's kind of
Bolé.
like Chipotle.
Creme
Joe. Mr. Joe.
Oh, here's TJ. Hold on.
Sorry, Ed, I tried.
There you go. This is the way TJ pronounces stuff.
Food cooked horribly by white Americans.
Tacos, hot
tacos we are. Oh, are those tacos? You better believe they're tacos. I love
We got
tacos, especially
tacos.
on a corn tortilla.
Tacos.
Tacos on a corn tortilla.
On a corn tortilla. On a corn tortilla.
It's
I love
tacos.
tacos on a corn tortilla.
Like jalapeno.
Yeah, jalapeno.
Pino on a stick.
Hold on, I'll be back. It's Maria.
Jalapeno.
Ed just opened that drone and went through there.
Yeah, he's got some Harry Potter shit going on over there.
Some Harry Potter shit going.
That's was that oh, what was it called? Platform 9 3/4. That's what he did. He just went through the shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just walked straight through the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, now we're going down the Harry Potter route. Let's ask this question. Why the fucking hell can Americans not say Philosopher's Stone?
Philosopher's Stone?
Why can they not
Yeah.
say most of the words we use?
Because you got to say them wrong.
No. You had to. The whole world, apart from America, has Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah.
You guys had to change it to Sorcerer's Stone.
Yeah, they did. You're right.
We got
I
it right.
never, well, honestly, I never knew it was called Philosopher's Stone anywhere else.
Yeah,
Hey, Joe.
everywhere else.
Joe.
Everywhere
Well,
else.
that's something that your British chick did that, and the one that made
No,
it.
it wasn't.
Can I,
Like the book title.
can I download it even being here, Joe?
Download it here.
Yeah, even being on Zoom.
Yes.
Yeah, what you got to do is on the bottom it says share.
You see, the problem is that the American producers,
Green button.
they won't know what the hell a philosopher is.
I know, but I gotta download it first, right? From the
Yeah.
To be
you
or
gotta have it
not
in your
to
computer.
be? That is the question.
No, a great philosopher once said, naughty, naughty, very naughty.
Naughty. Naughty.
Easy good. Ebenezer good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Naughty, very naughty.
I wonder if the American version of that song is once a sorcerer said, naughty, naughty, very naughty.
Yeah.
Honestly, I never knew that that was even a thing, like that they called that or something else over there.
It's
It's
only
actually
America
like,
that has it.
You know, the
as
title of the
sorcerer.
book.
And it had to be changed for America because they wouldn't allow them to have a Philosopher's Stone. Because apparently
Why?
Americans wouldn't understand what a philosopher is.
That's what I said.
This is weird.
Why would they just assume that?
It wasn't assumed. It was the publishers, the American publishers, decided that was the best route to go down.
But there are a lot of American students that do degrees in philosophy.
No sorcery.
Absolutely fucking no one working in McDonald's.
Yeah, that's what I said. They work in sorcery.
Yeah.
Tomato sauce, barbecue sauce. Oh, sweet and sour sauce.
I had I had all the books back in the day, hardback. My mom bought them for me when I was a teenager.
It
I had
would
them
even worth some money
audio
to
book.
first editions.
I got them on audio book from what's it? P2P, LimeWire.
I got them through Scholastics.
With Stephen
Uh,
Fry reading them. Brilliant.
That'd be good.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
bought
the-
them through the
Laura had a
school.
signed copy.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
what
bought
happened
I bought the set through the Book Fair Scholastics magazine
back.
in the school, and I think my mom paid about. I want to say the books were like about $10 or $15 each if you broke it down. I want to say it was like around
Jesus.
$100, but they were the really nice hardback editions,
And the hardbacks are always like 3 times dearer than the paperback.
and it came with like a big the ones I had came with like this wooden thing that they went inside, so it was very intricate. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just
A wooden
all the-
thing that went inside.
It was like a wooden cabinet that they all fit in together.
You mean a box?
A case.
Well, yeah, it was like a box, but it looked like a little like bookshelf.
Yeah.
It was an expensive set. It probably would be worth a little money. I mean, I don't think they're that valuable, but
You'll be surprised.
for that set that I had, I probably could have. Probably would be worth some money because, like I said, it came with like a little
Yes.
mini bookshelf looking thing.
Now I want the bird to stop chewing the bloody door.
What?
It's been 19 degrees today. Why does it feel so bloody cold now?
23 here.
Let me see if I can find this.
Got like
We're already at 19.
what's the temperature here? It says 77.
19's about 65, 66, something like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jim.
It's
I don't know.
25.
That's what I'm saying, Jim. I don't know why they would change it, thinking people wouldn't understand it, but whatever.
It was
It's
the
a marketing
publisher's
thing.
decision.
Yeah,
for
that's what I'm
marketing.
saying. Some kind of marketing, I guess, theory or something. At the end of the day, people don't give a shit about the title of a movie. If it's good, it's good.
What are you backing at?
Let's see.
You.
What's open? Stood there backing at it.
How's it going? It's gonna be great. Thanks for that. It's wonderful. Yeah. Oh,
Somebody left.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think,
somebody's gone. Ed.
Ed tried to download something
Yeah.
and wiped
Oh yeah, he
himself
said he
out.
was back.
I know. But this was school that 6 months, you know, that's smart. But well, I was like, months.
Oh, Precious, how you doing?
My precious.
Sound like a cockney then, doesn't it? Hello, Precious, how you doing, like?
Yeah, this is the let's see here if I can.
On your way. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Your turn. Come on. Oh, now dazzle me. I can't. Please. I can't really. Sure you can. I really can't.
Who's watching TV?
My wife
Gonna be
is.
TJ's
Yeah.
missus.
She's watching. She's watching some kind of crazy something.
No, that link
of
in the
course she
chat,
is.
that was similar to what I had. It was like a little box thing it went in.
Okay.
Can you spell your name, Catherine? Katharine, as you might be woke.
God, that box
Yeah.
set new is going for 170. Yeah, it'd probably be worth a few $100s now. The one I had.
Might be worth more than that. You'll be surprised. Somebody found one in a skip, sent it to auction, and made a couple of 100,000 on it.
Yeah, you
It
see
had
that
some
one in
rare,
the.
rare thing in it.
You see that one I put in the chat?
Yeah.
That was similar to the one I had. I want to say it was like back then. It was probably $70 or $80. I would assume.
What is it? Oh, like a wand set from Harry Potter.
No, it was a book set.
Oh, okay, yeah. I see the books now. Yeah.
I bought it as a Scholastic book when I was in
Yeah.
middle school. My mom bought it for me. I think I was in middle school.
That's a pretty cool case that it came in.
What the hell's middle school?
6th grade through 8th grade. You have
Oh, no,
kindergarten. You have kindergarten through 5th grade, or you have technically you have preschool, which is pre-kindergarten. So you have preschool through 5th grade, and then you have 6th to 8th, and then 9th to 12th is high school.
Jim,
Thank God we have it simple over here.
The only one that's not mandatory is pre-K. Like you're have to some kind of school.
Yeah, I am getting hungry. I am getting hungry.
I swear that's what I thought that said the other day.
No.
Because it looked like an A, not a freaking G.
Yeah, I believe Donald Trump's now renamed Hungary to Thirsty.
It's Thirsty of America now.
Yeah. And they renamed Greece to Lard.
What are you doing, Aubrey?
What's Aubrey doing?
I don't know. She's out playing in the dirt doing something. I don't know what the fuck she's doing.
Being a child. Let her get dirty, Justin. Just how it is.
No, I don't care if she gets dirty. Where'd Paul go?
I think he went to go catch a ship. Go catch a ship.
Yeah, catch
That ship coming up right there, that Coast Guard.
Coast Guard cutter. Yeah, that's what it looks like. One of the icebreakers.
Yep.
Justy!
Dusty.
Still working on one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, and my ABCs. If it's over 3 pages and no pictures, I'm not reading it. So.
Oh, we left to go get dinner and freaking Aubrey walked outside and there was a damn snake out front. She freaked the fuck out.
What y'all going to get? What y'all going for dinner?
Snake.
Chipotle. We already went and got it. I already ate. I went under some sandbags we had in front of the house, but I moved all the bags and it wasn't there, so I don't know where the fuck it went to. I tried to find it.
Most likely in one of the bags.
It was one of those all black snakes. They're one of the protected snakes here. I can't. It's like kind of like a gardener snake, I think.
I guess.
Wait till you go to the toilet later.
An all black one. Like,
yeah, they're like dark black. Yeah, they're like
a black mamba.
Black. No, they're
get a pizza from Anthony.
They're not poisonous, right?
No. They're a snake that's indigenous to here. They're like a gardener snake. They're like midnight black. They're really dark.
Be a slow worm.
I don't think so.
It was the same one I grabbed out of a lady's garage that day when she freaked out. She was like 4 houses down, and all I hear is this blood curdling scream. And I run down there, and this lady's freaking out because a snake went in her garage.
There's a snake in my boot.
But luckily, her garage, she didn't have anything in there, so I didn't have to like dig through anything. I just walked right up and grabbed it. Threw it out in the front yard.
Well, Joel, I think it's time for a new one. I think. Do a Hawaiian.
You don't have to use your camera to come on. It's not working.
So what are you gonna get? All right. And bacon.
You don't need a webcam. I don't.
Yeah.
I do have a webcam in the drawer, but apparently somebody keeps hacking my computer and turning my webcam on and seeing what I can do, what I'm doing. Apparently, I'm masturbating to porn somewhere.
What?
It's
You got one of
fucking-
those them
This-
scam emails.
Yeah, the scam emails.
Mm.
Yeah, send 60 bitcoins, or they'll post it all online.
That's how I'm
Um,
posted. I've already posted it to my OnlyFans. This is just a reply back. It's already on my OnlyFans. You ain't gotta worry about that.
I've only ever replied once, and I went impressive because the fucking webcam's in the drawer, but not plugged in.
Large pizza with pepperoni, sausage, and bacon. You want original or stuffed crust?
I guess stuffed crust.
I will do stuffed crust.
You guess. Only stuffed crust.
Only stuffed crust.
Well, you know, I guess. I mean, you could have some cheese on it, you know, bit of tomato puree, you know.
My
Dude,
puree.
stuffed crust is the way to go if you have a choice. Come on.
Can you
Yeah.
get the same stuffed crust that we do? We can get a stuffed crust that has a hot dog sausage all the way around it.
Yeah, they can get that.
Yeah, but normally a stuffed crust here is just mozzarella cheese in the crust.
You get a hot dog over here. You can mix it. Anything you got on your pizza, you can have in the stuffed crust.
Pretty much all they roll in there is mozzarella and then bake it. It's really good.
Yep.
Very more advanced than them, then.
I love the
Just-
Philly cheesesteak pizza from Domino's. That shit is good.
Oh yeah, Philly cheesesteak is awesome.
Yeah, the pizza from Domino's though is really good. The Philly cheesesteak pizza. You
I
get it
don't
in the
Yeah.
know.
crust.
I can't stand pizza from Domino's. Keeps falling over and knocking all the others over.
I'm not a big fan of Pizza Hut, but I like Domino's better. Now, if I have to get breadsticks, there ain't no better breadsticks than
You know
Little
what? You know
Caesars.
what really makes me laugh? Over here, we have Pizza Hut. We have
Papa John's
Domino's.
has pretty good bread. Papa John's does good with their breadsticks too.
Yeah, we have Papa John's. We have all the American pizza brands, and they're all like really expensive. And you
Yeah.
can go next door and get the same fucking pizza for a for a $5.
Yeah, we
why do Americans have to put it in slices? How big is it? It's 14 slices. Slices is not a measurement.
Feel this.
I don't know. I like going and getting the Big Mama pizza once in a while from
But what size is it?
shit, that thing's huge, dude. I don't even know. You have to like turn it sideways just to get it out their door. Like literally it takes two
Like
people to carry it. It's fucking
you're
massive.
talking about like those long like rectangular pizzas.
Yeah, this one's huge. It's a huge square. Like the box, it literally takes two people to carry it out.
Oh wow.
And they have to cut it in squares because it's so big.
Yeah,
But it's enough to feed at least 6-7 people.
it's like a
Mm.
24-inch pizza or 30-inch pizza or what?
What is it called? The Big Mama pizza.
Yeah, I want to say it's more around. I want to say it's probably about
No.
4 foot by 4 foot.
Not as big
Shit.
as that one we had in the Seychelles that I put up.
And
What
it's
was
like,
that? Something like 5 foot diameter.
yeah, this one's anywhere. I would say probably around 4 foot, somewhere in there, 4
54
by 4.
inches. The American Big Mama pizza is 54 inches.
0.
Well, it
Jesus.
depends on where you go too. Like that
4
name
foot.
has
4
been
foot.
reused.
2. 4, 1,
Yeah,
2,
I don't think anyone's buying that anytime soon. $399.
0.
Nah, not the one I go get. The one I go get's only about 70, 80. But like I said, it's enough to feed just 7 people easy.
3, 4, 0, 4.
Want one?
I bet
And
it's
does
Yeah.
it all have to be the same stuff, or do they do different quarters in different toppings?
No, you can do it in sections of 4. So they'll build like each
Yeah.
like quarter section a different pizza if you want. And I think you get 2 toppings with it, and anything after that you have to pay extra for. So not including the cheese, like you can have like pepperoni and sausage or whatever. You get 2 additional toppings with it.
I'm
But
sorry,
yeah,
they'd be getting a slap from me, right?
Thank you.
When I ring a pizza in, right, it's what I want on it, right? If you're going to charge me extra for it, I ain't buying it.
But like the last time I had gotten it, I got a quarter was all cheese, a quarter was just pepperoni, and then half of it was pepperoni and sausage. The other 50% of it. But it's a lot of food for 70, 80 bucks. It's not a bad way to feed that many people. Because you'll spend more than that going to a restaurant trying to feed 7 people.
Right, you seen the size of the pizza I have? Is it bigger than that?
Oh yeah, a lot bigger than that. Like I say, it takes 2 people to carry out, and you have to turn it sideways, and you have to put it in the trunk of a car. You cannot put it in the back seat of a car. It is too big.
Mine doesn't fit in the trunk of a car. It's 24 inches.
Well, you gotta remember our cars are a lot bigger than yours too.
Yeah, well, that's because you've got to carry your ego around with you and your
Yeah.
tariffs.
I put all that tariff money in the trunk.
Heads back.
Oh. Yeah, it could be some kind of driver issue, Joel. Probably. Not picking up the USBs for some reason.
Well, Jim, if we had some milk, then I would have, but right now we don't have any milk.
TJ.
Yeah, that's what my computer is doing right now.
We done
Serious
ran out of
question,
milk. I guess she's gonna go to the store
TJ.
tomorrow. David.
You work in a store. Why don't you pick some up on your way out?
Oh yeah.
Nah, I don't need to get no milk. My wife will be in tomorrow to pick it up.
Hey, Justin,
What?
why when I put my USB into my tower, it won't read it?
What is it you're plugging in exactly?
Yeah, USB card reader.
Right.
It should
have you
be
tried
coming
it in
up
two
as a
different-
drive.
Wait, have you tried 2 different USB ports?
Yes, I did.
Then it could be your USB card is USB reader's faulty, or the memory card's gone corrupt. Take your memory card out of it, plug it in, and see if your computer does that dong dong to say that it's gone in.
Yeah, I took the memory card and plug it in the hole. No ding dong.
Right. Go into my computer and this PC and see if you've got extra drives showing up.
Yeah, because over here you should have all your drives right here.
Yeah.
Like right here, it should pop up on the side here as a drive.
Yeah, we have some grapes. I like grapes.
You like grapes?
Grapes. That actually sounds good, actually. Thanks, Jim.
Rich sound good.
Grapes.
So I'm looking for my computer, right?
Or your what do you have? Windows 10 or 11?
11, I think.
Okay, just go down the little file down at the bottom on your taskbar. See a little file?
Yeah.
Yeah, just click on that. And then on the side where it says
Being
drive,
deleted.
it'll say local disk C, drive D, drive E. It should come up as a drive.
I got the disk C
Right.
That's just,
and E.
Okay. Unplug it.
and then plug it back in and see if
No,
another drive
just
pops up.
unplug it. Did any
What?
of them drives disappear?
No,
You still got C and E.
C and E.
Yeah, the USB drive's gone a bit naffed.
Both
Yeah,
of them?
Where'd you get them from?
I got it from a computer place. Computer Express.
I was waiting for him to say Timu.
Right. A wish.
No noise in this one.
Have you tried a different memory card in it? Maybe it's just the memory card's not picking it up, so it's not actually coming up as a drive initially.
No, I don't have the memory card plugged into the. He told me to take it out.
Yeah, right. Put it back in and see if you get an extra drive pop up. We didn't get round to that bit because Justin took over.
Yeah, I got a regular USB and 2 USB drives. None of them work. What the?
Yeah, that's kind of.
That might just be a case of restarting Windows. Giving your computer a good kick.
Oh, you can always do the Windows repair tool. It doesn't do anything. You can actually be on a computer while it's doing it.
You've just been outside. You go back in.
So if you go to like your settings, go to settings. Let me find it real quick.
I watched a YouTube short the other day, and the guy went, "My laptop's been playing up all day. Fucking Windows is doing my head in." He went, "So there's only one thing to do with it." And you know the little cup thing that they put the rugby balls in, or American footballs, as they call it, the cat ball. He sat it in one of them and then run up and kicked it. Slid it over his garden fence. Are you using the USBs on the top of your computer?
No.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You got any on the back?
Probably.
Because if you've got one on the back, try it in that just in case, because the sometimes your top ones come dislodged.
Okay. That doesn't work. You can try the Windows repair tool, see if it fixes. If you might be having you could be having like some kind of driver issue or something like that too. But that will go in and actually realign everything in the computer back to the factory. But it actually, you can be on the computer on the live stream while it's doing it. It won't actually reset the computer. It just fixes it as you're on the computer. It doesn't delete anything or nothing.
I'll just plug in the back and see if I hear ding ding dong.
Bing
No,
bong.
I saw it earlier, Dusty. I hadn't looked at it yet. I was going to take a look at it over here in a little bit.
Hey, you guys, if I don't get up, please come help me out there, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Give me 30 seconds. Oh, man, now I gotta take all this apart. What the?
What kind of video webcam do you have?
I don't know, but it sounds like he's got a whole Paul Murray set up under there. Gotta take this apart.
What brand is it, Joel?
What? Are you talking to me, Dusty?
Dusty? No, I was talking to Joel in the chat. I was asking him what brand webcam he has.
Probably probably like an old version or something.
You know,
Well,
I've had 4 major updates for Windows this week.
Oh, come here. Man, it's dark down here. Hey, can you guys hear me? Hello?
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Just
Fortunately.
remember, it doesn't. Your USB won't work in the Ethernet port, even though it fits in.
Oh, it did work. I heard the ding dong.
Yay!
Yeah, it's your
You
top.
heard the
USB
ding
server.
dong.
yes.
High
So-
fives all around.
Did you hear that joke about the woman that phoned her husband up and said her Windows was frozen? How should I do something? He said, pour some warm water on it. She said, I've done that. He said, did it work? He says, no, now the computer's messed up.
So I have to get off here to download this, right?
No.
Yeah, it looks that way.
No,
Download
No.
what?
He's got.
he's
it
trying to
looks-
put the video he shot today up to share.
No,
Yeah.
you don't have to. You can do all that while you're on here.
If it's on your computer, all you gotta do is you gotta pull, have it running in a tab.
Guys, you completely missed what he said. Yeah.
Right.
Yes, you will have to go underneath there and plug that memory card in.
No,
To
he's
get your
asking
video.
if he has to get off of the live stream in order to download. What he was asking.
No,
No,
you don't have to do that. Just
Yeah,
drag
you
and
got
drop.
share down at the middle bottom.
If you, yeah, Joel, if you're not sure what brand the camera is, then it's probably some off-brand.
Yeah.
Especially if it's only
This
3 or
doesn't-
4 years, because that means you bought the camera during the height of COVID. Trust me, you'd have known if it was a name brand because you'd have spent the money on it.
What do you mean? Even the shitty ones went through the fucking roof.
Well, I'm just talking about like the basic Logitechs, man. They were the 922s that were already 4 or 5 years old were fucking going for ridiculous amounts of money.
Yeah, the computer shop down near us, they got the little HD webcams that they were selling for a
Hey, Jim.
£5 were suddenly 50 quid. It's like, you robbing bastards.
All right, Jim. I'll call you later.
Oh yeah, that was like the 922s. They were only going for like 25, 30 bucks for the Logitechs. All of a sudden they were like $130 or some shit during COVID. I was like, that's fucking
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Because everybody fucking wanted them to work from home.
Yeah, and then
you're
Um,
worried about Trump putting tariffs on things.
Has that bulk capsized in the water there on Paul's screen?
no, I think that's a little I don't know. I can't tell. Go to Stream Time
What?
Live and look at it. Looks like a little fishing boat.
Yeah, it's a fishing boat.
Yeah, but it was leaning at one point.
Yeah, I don't know. Unless they were leaning over it to get I can't tell from that.
Yeah,
We're
it is,
looking
it's leaning.
Maybe it's Paul and they're getting out. There he is.
we're looking through this is a problem is we're looking at our monitors through a webcam to another monitor through another camera.
Yeah.
And it looks like absolute garbage. By the time it gets to us, it's like 144p.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, it kicked me out.
Phone
All
call.
right.
Won't be a minute.
No,
Okay,
that
so
wasn't that wasn't Zoom. That was me.
Oh, damn it. I thought we were friends. Must be because I'm Canadian. But anyway, where do I go to share?
Right, you go to my PC.
Tomorrow in Port Huron.
No.
It will
Like
be
on
No,
the
no,
Zoom,
the,
huh?
the little file emblem down at the bottom. He's on Windows 11.
freeze.
Yeah, but has he got?
He's not on the inferior Windows.
The inferior Windows?
Yeah, the
you guys
one
are-
you only got about 5 or 6 months left on.
Okay, you guys are confusing me here.
Go to the little file down at the bottom,
Okay.
and then go find that in your drives list on the side there.
Yeah, it's open. I got it open.
Okay, then click
Right.
on it and see what's in it.
There's videos. How do I
He
share?
wants to share the video.
Oh, go
Okay.
down to the bottom of Zoom and hit the share button.
if you go down to the bottom of Zoom, a little menu bar should pop
Okay,
up.
it
and
says
the
screen
green
one,
that-
screen two. I guess screen two.
whatever
Screen
you've
one,
got it on.
screen two, screen one, screen two, screen one, screen
Whatever you
two.
want it's playing on.
Okay, now how do I play the video?
Right. You just double click it.
Why does it look like he's on a cell phone?
Can you guys see it?
Yeah. Yeah, we see all those porn links too you've been looking up.
What?
Yeah, just double click on whatever video it is that you want to share, whatever file that is.
Don't worry, take your time because Justin's copying all them links.
Do you have one of your monitors straight up and down?
Yes, I do.
That's why it's coming up in that configuration. Okay. He's got
Right,
a vertical.
9:16. Yeah.
Okay, at the bottom, you see your little play button next to your Google Chrome. That's your video playing.
Yeah.
Down
Yeah.
at the bottom, taskbar.
And if you click it, if it's on that monitor, if not, you have to share the other screen.
Full screen. Is that better?
No, you have to share the other screen.
Huh?
Stop sharing that screen and share the other one.
He's like a mini Paul Murray.
Like a little mini Paul Murray.
Hey man, I'm new at this thing, man. Okay, so I stopped sharing this one, right?
Yeah, stop sharing that one
Okay.
and then share the other screen.
Click the share
Paul?
button again.
Look at Paul's smile on Paul's face. He's feeling so good now. He's not the only one.
No, Paul's smiling because he knows actually how to share the screen.
Yeah.
Okay, so now if I press
Well, you got to learn somehow.
There
so
you
it
go.
There you
showed
go.
Yep, now we
okay.
can see it.
Oh no, I know.
Now
And then
press
you-
play.
Was this your flight from this morning, Ed?
This afternoon, yeah.
Drag that back. Go back the other way with that drag. Drag that back. Right, and just click play. Let it play.
Drag it all the way back to the beginning. There you go.
There you go. That'll do. Just let it go.
Well, I don't want to bore you guys.
Don't worry, we've got.
All right, I'm bored.
Yeah, we're bored enough.
You're
we
what?
need some excitement.
I don't go too high because it was really windy. I was scared.
Yeah. We need a bit of excitement.
Sounds like something Paul would say.
Yeah.
Hey, don't bug my friend Paul, okay?
Look at that gray starting to come into that beard. See that?
Yeah, that only started at the start of this stream.
Why do they only put 5 sections of like really green grass and like all the rest is like dead?
That's turf. That's a
It's an Irish cricket pitch.
It's a cricket pitching wedge.
No, an Irish cricket pitch.
yes, it
Oh,
is.
is that what it is? Irish cricket?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was trying to look for the word. No, this one's gonna bore me. I know, guys.
Yeah.
Doing a little coding there, buddy. Like he's running fucking Python or something right there.
Oh, never mind.
Hey, Justin, did you see
What's
that
up?
new fish they got in Florida? It
No.
looks like a combination bass and a snake.
No.
No, okay.
Yeah, it was on tonight. They were showing it tonight. It
Some
looks like
crossbreed?
I'm telling you, it looks like a snake skin on a bass, but it's got a different mouth.
Find a
and
picture
they
of
say-
it. Show me.
I don't. It was. I'm trying to think what. Let me think of what it was. But what they did is they
Was
said
it on the 1st of April?
no, it was today. They said if you catch one, they're telling fishermen if they catch them, kill them because it's eating all the other fish. And that if you throw it on land to let it die, it can live on land for up to 3 days.
Sounds like it's part eel.
It sounds like they got some more genetics being made.
Hold on. I found it.
You found it?
Because eels can go across.
No, that's not it. That's not the one.
Invasive
That's a
species.
big ass fish.
Florida
It might be
wildlife.
another one.
10-foot long.
Looks like a
predatory
coelacanth.
fish. This is an arapaima. It's native to the Amazon River.
Yeah, it's actually something like that. Looks something like that.
Largest predatory
That's
fish.
crazy.
It is
That's pretty
capable of
wild.
living out of the water for small food like small mammals, lizards, birds, and other fish. They're also capable of producing hundreds of thousands of eggs in their lifetime. But the SWC says right now there is no evidence arapaima have.
Well, let's see when this video is posted.
It looks something like that. 21.
That's from the Amazon.
Yeah.
Hold on. We'll find.
You should have had it over. Should have been over here, but they failed to deliver it.
I do have to ask some serious questions, but what the fuck was God smoking when he created snakes and fish?
Oh, it's like when the son of a bitch created flying ants. Why is that a thing?
No. I know why there's flying ants. That's part of how ants, colonize and stuff. And without ants, lots of birds and other
Ant eaters
animals
would
wouldn't be able
die.
to eat. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get that. And the flying ants fly, and then when the wings fall off, they land, and that's their territory. That's their property. Anyway, you only have a flying ant day once a year, don't you? Or do you have it more times over?
We don't. I've never seen them around here, but we used to have them in California, real bad.
Flying ant. We have flying ant day. It's normally around mid-July. Normally I love it when it happens when Wimbledon's on. You see it hit the ball, and all of a sudden it's like zzz, all the flying ants everywhere.
I'm still learning, guys. I'm still learning.
We got. What are you sharing, Bob?
I'm working on that ship I just did.
As long as we don't end up
Are
with
you sharing
flying
that?
scorpions.
No,
we'll
that's
go.
not me sharing.
Sharing what? Nobody's
No
sharing
one's
anything.
sharing.
You're looking at
Yeah,
your
I'm
own
sharing.
screen there, buddy.
Joe,
I'm looking at marine traffic on the thing. I'm
Yeah,
looking at the
I
wrong
know.
one.
See?
I'm got too many tabs open. I'm trying to find a freaking fish. That's the fish. Now that says updated in
Oh,
23, but
interesting.
All right, y'all.
basically that's what it
Pizza's
looks like.
here.
Pizza's there.
See y'all in the morning.
Well, you're too
Yeah.
far away,
Catch you later.
All right.
Stage.
but that's what it looks like. They're saying if you get them, kill them.
Yes. Okay.
Are they edible or what?
I don't know. They
but
didn't
you
really
can slap-
say.
Probably some tasty ass fish.
No, you can slap
Looks
it.
like it could be.
That's why I said that shark that my dad used to catch every once in a while when he'd go deep sea fishing, they would have to release it because the shark, when you went to kill it, it would evacuate its bowels throughout its whole body, and you couldn't
Huh.
eat it, obviously. But like I said, if you were able to figure out how to kill that son of a bitch quick enough, probably the tastiest damn meat you ever had.
Probably is.
You just knew where to chop off real quick before it could do that.
So is that where the phrase "oh shit" came from?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Joel just said you were right. I've got 4 outdated drivers. Yeah, that might have been it.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you go to your what is that?
Yeah, Emerson Fittipaldi. James Hunt.
Yep.
Emerson Fittipaldi, isn't he a motor racing driver?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what I said. He was an outdated driver.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll just stick with Eddie Lewis and David Coulthard.
Actually, Emerson Fittipaldi is still driving. He now drives NASCAR.
Hmm.
Oh, that's tax paperwork. Need that.
That sucks. The top ones don't work. What? What? So you guys think it came out done? that what it is?
What?
Something may have come undone.
My USBs from the top?
Yeah,
it
probably.
It could be a
Well-
driver issue, but if you do the Fix My PC tool through Windows, it will fix any drivers and all that. It pretty much goes through your whole Windows operating system, and it will go in and start fixing shit that might have gotten fucked up at some point. And
I
you
would
can
try-
actually be,
I'd try cleaning the USB socket first.
but you can be on the computer when you're doing it. It doesn't actually turn the computer off.
Is it gonna delete all my crap?
Nope, it doesn't delete anything. I've actually done it while I was watching YouTube a couple of times over the last year or so. I do it every once in a while. I just run it, and what it does is it pretty much does it's like fresh install in the background. But can, like I said, you can actually be on the computer while it's doing it. It's the Windows fix, or what is it, the Windows Fix It tool or whatever the hell it's called.
There, go to my system.
Yeah, it doesn't change. It doesn't change your settings. It doesn't change any of that stuff.
Okay, I'll go to
Everything
my
will be-
settings.
Yeah, you go down to window or just go up to the search bar up at the top and just put in reset, and it will pop, and then just hit enter. So Windows Fix It tool.
But I gotta go to the settings, inside settings, right?
Yeah. Let me look up something. Hold on.
Sorry, guys.
You okay?
I'm new at this.
Oh, I'll be back in 2. Because we could go to your device manager and just see if any of your drivers are showing errors on them. Go down to your Windows button down at the bottom on your taskbar,
Okay.
and just go up to the search engine, just put in device manager, and then hit enter. Because you'll see a yellow like marker symbol if something's fucked up. One of the drivers is fucked up. You see your device manager? Oh, what the hell?
Ding
That's it.
dong.
Nothing.
Do what?
I'm not touching nothing. I'm using the back. They just kicked me out again.
Yeah, you need to run that Windows Fix It tool. And because if you haven't really done anything to that computer since you got it, and you really don't know what that guy's done to it,
No, I haven't done nothing.
he's could have tweaked shit in there that fucked something up. And that's why I said what it will do is it will give you a fresh install of Windows. It won't delete anything. It won't change your background. You won't lose none of your files. It will just pretty much do a fresh install on Windows, and it will fix anything like that that's messed up. I said you've never messed with it, so who knows what
That
that
recovery
guy
tool or fix
did with
tool?
it. The recover, or it's the fix tool. It's the hold on.
Okay, I'm inside where you went, where I went for settings, and it shows system device, mobile
Yeah.
device.
It's the one that says fix problems using Windows, or the fix problems without resetting your PC. That's the one. All right, let me see. Hold on. No, that's not it. Hold on, let me find it.
Apps. Updates and securities. Account. Mobile. Bluetooth. Display. No, nothing like that. Like you said.
Hold on a sec. Okay, so where you go is you go to fix problems using Windows Update. You see that under there?
Yeah,
And
it
then
says
where-
update and security, Windows updates and recovery backup.
Share your screen so I can see what you're looking at.
Sure.
See, it says, and then you can actually run that while you're on the computer. You don't have to actually sit and then you just have to restart your computer once it's done. That's it.
Is it showing?
No, I'm looking at the panel. You shared the wrong screen. Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Pull it up. Pull up the Windows button that you were just clicking on. All right, go to your settings. Go to update security down at the bottom.
Like it?
Yeah. Are you sure you're running Windows 11? It looks like Windows 10.
No, Windows
No?
11.
Just get ready
No.
for
You're
Windows
winning.
11.
Get
You're
ready
running-
for.
You're running Windows 10.
Yeah, you're running Windows 10.
Oh, so you lied to me, bastard. Look at you.
I want to just see. Check your hardware requirements. Let's just see if yours is even eligible for it. Because
what?
that's what. Click up there at where you see check hardware requirements. I'm just curious to see if you can even update to it.
Says get
Because-
ready for Windows 11. It's right there.
Right here?
Yeah, click
Yeah.
that.
It's not gonna fuck up?
No,
No.
you should be fine.
Don't worry, if it fucks up, Justin, I'll just send you his affiliate link.
All right, scroll down real quick.
But you normally have
Now,
to
hold
run
on.
a test.
Slow down. Slow down. Should be able to update. All right, click out of this. Oh, because honestly, you only have a few months left with Windows 10. You're going to have to update it. Go up to Windows Update. I'm just curious to see if you even have the option.
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah, hit check for updates.
At
You're up
some-
to date.
Right.
Go to view
But-
optional updates.
Yeah. And at some point, Ed, you need to change your hours on your device because 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. is a very short window.
You were? Sorry.
Right. View optional updates.
Right
Underneath
below
Check for updates.
This one?
No,
Yeah,
the one
down,
below.
down a little bit. Up a
Oh.
bit.
Up.
There you go.
Yeah.
Left a bit. Right a bit.
Fire.
Click the down arrow. The little arrow. You click it.
Here?
Next-
Don't click on that.
No,
No,
left.
no.
Left.
How's it go?
Wait, no, that's right. That was right. Left. There's a little arrow next to
The one-
driver updates.
Next to to the left of the word
Oh.
drive. Yeah, hit that.
Bernie the Bolt.
HP ports.
There you go, right there.
That's it right there.
The
Click
bus
on both.
controller and ports. Click
Yeah,
them.
click on
Bus
both.
controller and ports. There it is. Yeah.
Yeah. And just click download and install.
And it found the drivers for his HP, the actual drivers for his monitor too.
Yeah, well, I told it to do them.
Um,
When it does your HP monitor drivers, it may flicker. Don't panic.
Is it downloading?
That's
It's
already
in.
done.
Done.
It said already done.
Yeah, if you click check updates again, it'll say it's anymore.
Yeah, because I might have another one since.
Sorry, Paul.
It's all right. Hey, I've been there, buddy.
Hey, Paul needs a taste
Paul
of his
will be
own
happy
medicine.
it's not him.
Paul's just glad it's not him today.
Well, he's not.
Yeah.
He's not getting the thing to say update to Windows 11. So
I don't get it either, but I can.
it should meet the minimum specs. I mean, he's
And he
running
said he
DDR4 and all that.
Yeah, he did check for updates and it didn't show him anything, so it should be up to date then, huh?
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
up to date.
Yeah.
See,
Now,
when you
Wait.
normally click that check hardware requirements, normally it puts it in there.
Now I can get out of here.
yeah.
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 Now
guys.
you may have. Now you could probably try your USB thing in the front ports and see if it fixes it.
Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. No, no noise.
Right. I think you made me sort of done computer, by the way. Because all Windows computers should be getting this message now. You see what it says here? Windows 11 version 23 H2 is ready and it's free. If your computer is eligible for Windows 11, that'll be it.
And that's everybody
Yeah.
on Windows 10 though.
Yeah, but he's on Windows 10.
Yeah, he is. I know. I could tell as soon as he pulled up his menu how out of date it was looking. Huh.
Oh, look, I've got a monitor update as well.
I use Win11 though. That gives you a lot of customization.
So I wonder if the
PC.
cord came out. Oh, it's okay. I'll use the back.
Yeah, I bought a lifetime key for Win11. I like that
Thank-
program.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate
I got a key off. I think it was Corey that got me a key for Windows 10, and it also gives me access to Windows 11.
So when do I check for that Windows 11? Every month?
Just every couple of weeks.
No. This week it was pushed out to everybody. This week, you should
Well, it
have
should
that
be-
message.
It should pop up.
Yeah, you should have that message by now. You get the option to download and install Windows 11 or stay on Windows 10 for now. If your computer can't cope with Windows 11, you won't get it. That box won't be there.
But his computer should be technically eligible, but
It
there
might
is
be
something
it
that can
might
be turned
something
on.
that- yeah, it might be something in your BIOS that needs to be turned on.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly what it was, but
No, I
I
can't.
know Tim had that same issue on his computer too. Because it wasn't turned, there was something he had to go in and turn on. I can't remember what it was offhand though.
But there's always the backdoor route to installing Windows 11 anyway. Loads of people have done it. An error occurred. Some problems installing Windows updates. Yeah, there's always fucking problems installing Windows updates.
Ed, you're being quiet, buddy.
It's all good. Thank you, guys. Appreciate
It's all right. He's going to go hunting someone in a minute. He sold him a computer.
That's all right, but I'm glad you did this because Paul needed to see what we have to deal with.
Yeah.
it. What are you saying, Joel? Come on. I wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
Well, I got a problem with
Dude,
mine.
what are you saying,
I
Ed? You're
can't-
not as bad as Paul?
That's what I'm saying.
No, that's what we are saying.
No, I got a David.
I love you guys too.
David's here. I'll tell him what's going on. I'm trying to get into my BIOS, and when I hit all the different numbers, any combination to get into BIOS, I'm not getting into BIOS. But what's happening is, as soon as my computer reboots, I lose Bluetooth, so I've got to use a connected everything. So I'll go ahead and I put a keyboard and a connected mouse. When I do get to where, like when I go through the recovery part to get it to BIOS that way, I'll say, okay, get me into BIOS. It goes to it. None of my screens come on, so I can't see it.
Right.
Now, there's an easy cure for that,
no,
Joe.
no.
Walk across the car park and jump into that ditch at the end of it. Then you'll be
I
in
know.
the bio.
No. Right. there's a few reasons that could be doing it. One, if your computer is switched on to both graphics card and onboard graphics, yeah, which some computers can have, yeah, it will be the onboard graphics that kicks in.
Yeah, he
Right.
already tried that.
Yeah. If not, you got to try HDMI or DisplayPort. If
We've
they
already
don't
done
work,
that too.
I did both. Did both of those.
right. When you
I'm
start your
think-
computer, what are you pressing to get into your BIOS?
Well, it says the main key is F2. That's what it's saying.
Yeah.
But I went a backdoor way. I can't remember. How to do it. You had to do something with troubleshooting and went through that way.
F2, yeah, is the old door. Yeah. It's either F2, F10, or delete button.
I've done all of those.
As soon as you turn your computer on, start hitting delete and just keep hitting it. Keep pressing it.
Done all of those.
There's a little point. It's normally about 3 seconds to get into your BIOS. It's a pain in the arse.
We've tried everything on his.
Yeah, but there's another route back into your BIOS. Go on to your download Specky. Yeah. That's SPECCY.
Right, I got it.
Get your motherboard model number.
Yeah. Hold on, I'll tell you what it is right now.
Yeah, but you need to just go copy the motherboard model. Yeah, put it into Google and then go to its main page for it.
It's a 3733.
Made by
Lenovo.
It was on Lenovo, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think they got
What
some
is it?
weird proprietary shit on there.
It's rooted.
Because it was a rebuilt.
It's
or
what?
pre-built.
It's rooted. That means
So what-
only Lenovo can get into it. It's Lenovo, HP, and Acer done the same. Yeah, if you buy their custom builds, they block you from getting into BIOS, so you can't think it. And it's because the motherboards they're their own form factor. They're not like, the big Asus motherboards or anything.
Right.
Yeah, and they control everything you can do. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, because my 3200 is running at 2155.
Yeah.
My RAM.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do.
Except take it to Lenovo.
Well, you take it to Lenovo, but Lenovo will just fob you off anyway. They don't want Lenovo, HP, and Acer don't want you to getting into this, because then you suddenly realise just how shit their motherboards and RAM is and stuff, because they're using cheap parts. Came straight out of China.
Well, I beat the terrorists. That's all that counts.
No, you thought you beat the tariffs.
Well, I'll put it this way: it's not affecting it that much, but I would like to have it running that much, that up to 32. And every time you try, I've talked to them, and they've told me how to get into the BIOS. They told me how to get to the BIOS, but like I said, the screen, it turns off the display. I've tried I've even tried to bring the refresh rate down on the monitor to the lowest refresh rate.
Right.
To see if that had something to do with
it's
it.
got nothing to do with your monitor. Right. Are you using onboard graphics or using a graphics card?
It's got a graphics card.
Right. And how many ports are on it?
4.
Yeah.
We've even tried the motherboard
F4. Take the phone
HDMI.
call
It
here.
didn't work.
But is it 3 display ports, 1 HDMI?
Right.
Yeah. Because normally on a lot of the older graphics cards, I don't know which graphics card you've got.
3070.
Oh, it should work then. It
Like I
means
said,
your It means that your graphics card has not been switched over in the BIOS. That's all. And how you're going to get to that, I don't know.
Where's your super?
Why?
Can I have it?
It is a pain in the proverbial.
Pain in the right joint, huh?
That's the one.
Yeah. I might have to just call them and say, look, I need to get into this thing. What do I do? Still under warranty, fix it, you know?
Yeah. See, that's the other thing as well. That's the other reason why you don't want you to go into BIOS, because of the warranty.
Yeah. Until it's under warranty, I got increased my RAM, and I need the RAM to work properly.
Yeah. That's why when I go buy a computer now, if somebody says, oh, it's a manufactured one, I'm like, no, thank you. What was that other?
I've got into BIOS and other computers. That's why I didn't understand why I could not get into this.
Because it's Lenovo.
It's a proprietary. I'm pretty sure it's a proprietary thing.
Yeah, but like I said, it's not. It only affects it sometimes, and it mainly affects me when I'm on Zoom. But I'm editing right now, and it's not giving me any issues. Nothing slowing down. Nothing.
How much RAM you got on it?
64.
You see, you could put the max 128 in there.
Right.
Yeah, and you'll still have a problem. It's got nothing to do with your RAM.
Yeah, I had 32 before, and I put the two 232s in it.
Yeah, but the problem
not
is
your RAM.
he's running not at full. So his computer should be running at 3200 megahertz. It's only running at
Doesn't
like
matter.
2100.
The bottleneck is not his RAM. I could tell you that.
Yeah.
Your bottleneck is going to be your processor. I bet you, if you do Task Manager, yeah, it will tell you that Zoom is maxing out your processor.
Hold on.
Everybody automatically thinks, oh, more RAM, faster computer. Not if your processor isn't good enough. So you got a great graphics card. Yeah. You've got a...
Is that what are you talking about? Where to find this on? I've got Task Manager up.
Yeah, control. Let me get it up. Task Manager.
Yeah, the CPU's running at 22%.
Yeah. Bet you any money. Yeah. When you're what's your memory running at?
Memory's running at 28%.
Yeah, so you're doing right. You're doing all right at the moment.
Yeah.
But I bet you any money you've got two. Have you got Zoom meetings and 2 in the brackets, and then Zoom meetings 3 in brackets?
I don't see it. Hold on, I'm looking for it. Is that under performance or processors?
No, under name, under app.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, Zoom is running at 12.5%.
Yeah. Does it say in the power usage high?
No. It's got an 8 behind it.
Yeah.
8 in brackets.
No matter what you do, Zoom will max out as much as your processor as it can. And that's because it's using your processor to do
Yeah, it's using half of it.
Yeah,
half of the percentage being used.
I'm using
using all
10% and 20% of my memory. That's it.
Yeah, because you're not doing much. But once you start pissing around with other stuff, yeah, Zoom maxes out because it's always doing that noise cancellation and all that
Right, but
sort
when
of
I was running 30 or 32 gigs at 2800 megahertz, and I would be on Zoom, my memory would be at like 45, 50, even sometimes 60% usage. So I got 4 new sticks of 16, put it at 3200, and I don't ever go over 20 now.
Yeah, I just hit Filmora. This is what I'm editing with, and I went up to 57%.
Yeah, because they're both using your processor now.
Yeah.
But my processor usage is very small. I'm bouncing between 8 and 10.
Yeah, I'm sitting between about around 53 down with 2 of them working, and 16 with Filmora.
go into performance, it'll show you what your GPU's using.
Say it again.
It's at the top. It's you've got processes, performance, then you got Aperture, startup, and all that sort of shit. Go to performance,
Right.
and then you'll all down there. It'll show you what each one's using.
Yeah. Now, I was looking at it in the processes, what it was doing. Let me play it again. I'll see. Yeah, CPU is running at about 40%, 47% when I've got Femora just playing.
Yeah, that's about right.
47 to 38 back and forth. Memory's at 29%.
Yeah. See, I've got
Oh,
32 gig, and my memory is at 27%, and my CPU's at 10%.
Although all my shit's a little overclocked too, my CPU and my GPU.
However,
So.
he says my bottleneck's my Wi-Fi.
Yeah. So the bottom line is, if I could figure out what's doing it, I'd probably get half of it. Cut it in half.
What
'Cause I
processor
had that
you
much
got?
more. Oh, I gotta look it up now.
I believe he has a 8-core 16 thread.
I can't remember.
That
I
means
can't
jack
remember
shit.
which one it is.
Is it an iCore 9, iCore
It's
7, iCore 5?
It's 7.
So Ryzen 7. What was
Let's
the
see.
numbers? Or did you get the Intel? I can't
Intel.
remember. Yeah, there's your problem right there.
Freaking Justin.
No,
It's the
he's actually
i7.
right.
It's the
Here's
i7
your
11700.
Right,
There's
so
your
you're already 3 generations
11
behind.
11700K.
Don't say K. F. As in fuck. I mean,
No, he's only 3
That's the
generations
technical term.
behind. Yeah,
Well, it's going on 2 years, so
yeah, but you're 3 generations behind, and that's where your bottleneck is. Because an iCore, it has more cores than a Ryzen does. And everybody thinks more cores, more work. No, it doesn't. Yeah. Because now what it's doing is it's splitting out the work between all the different cores and then having to recollate them.
yeah.
So your processor's trying to do too much.
Yeah, that's right. He's got that 8.
Yeah. But the way that things are going, you're better off down the Ryzen route for everything at the moment, because Intel and Nvidia, they've gone way after this fucking AI shit.
Yeah.
AMD are gonna absolutely smash Nvidia on gaming now.
But it works. So it's working for what I need it for. So, and it's better than Apple.
Also, go into where is it? Control panel. Let me have a look. I can find it.
That's what I said.
Oh, what have they moved it to? There's one about that you can change your performance.
In which program?
It's in Windows. I can't find it. Because sometimes your performance is set to balanced. Yeah. So it's balancing your background programs with what you're doing at the front. So it's
Set that
reserving
shit
a
to
lot of
performance.
space. Yeah, turn it to performance, and suddenly your foreground programs will run faster, and your background programs will take a lesser stage.
You have to tell me what that's at, because I don't know where it's at.
Yeah, I can't fucking find it. Used to be in control panel.
I was looking at control panel too. Appearance, personalization, ease of access. That ain't gonna help. Network connection. I thought it'd be under system security.
No.
It says review your computer status, but it shows maintenance and security. Doesn't show anything else.
review your computer status. That's when you click it and Windows goes, oh, you need to buy a new computer.
Hmm.
No, that ain't doing nothing.
And as you're using a PC as well, when you're in control panel, go into power options. Everybody should do this. And you'll see where it says preferred plans. Click high performance, and then click
Okay.
change plan, and then go
Okay.
down.
Stop. Go back. Where were you at? Yeah.
Right. Go into control panel.
Yeah, hold
Into
on.
your
I
control
was just
panel.
there. Okay.
Right. Power options.
Power options?
Yeah.
Will sound like Paul in a minute. I don't see it.
Are you actually in control panel? 'Cause it's definitely in there.
Yeah. I
That's
mean,
because
control
y'all
panel.
are looking at 2 different versions of Windows. That's why.
Paul, me and you, we don't feel so bad now, eh?
Yeah. So you stumped the answer boys.
Yeah. Control panel home. Now, what am I looking for?
Power options.
I have no power option.
Okay, so
Okay,
go to
all
your
right.
search. I know how to find it because
Yeah,
he's
go
on
to
Windows
search and just
11.
put power plan.
Yeah,
I'm on
go
11.
down,
Power option.
I'll be right back.
go down to your Windows button and punch in the search engine power, and then click it, and it will bring it up.
What? I can't remember what the Windows button was because I got the stupid keyboard.
It's the
It's
Windows
the one in
button on
between
your
control
taskbar.
and alt.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Yeah. Anyone using a desktop computer should go into power options and change it to high performance, because Windows, for some fucking reason, officially set it to come up recommended, but that's for tablets and laptops. So when
Power
you shut your lid on
options.
your
System power. You know what it's on? It's on balanced.
go to high performance.
You gotta click
This
the
is-
arrow down at the bottom. Below a power saver, you'll see the little arrow.
No, I've got, it says power mode,
Randy,
best performance, and it was on balanced.
best performance then.
Right
Yeah,
here.
best performance.
Yeah,
You see this,
that's the
Joe?
one. See, yours is set to balanced.
Yeah, mine looks different. On the system power? What are you under? It's under control panel power options.
Power options.
Yeah, mine doesn't say power options. Mine says system. It's got a arrow to say power. Then it says, it doesn't say change all the settings. It just says power mode was plugged in, best performance. Is that right?
You need what Justin had up. And then you
Yeah,
go to
I
high-
know. I don't have the same thing.
And then you turn it to high performance, and then click on it, and then go down, because there'll be lots of options that says,
Look where I'm
your
at.
co-
Let me put it on.
yeah, your computer will go into hibernation mode after 10 minutes.
Yeah, this is what I got right here. When
No,
I came
you're-
on here, that's not the
No.
right one.
no. Click off of there. Just close that all down. I'm gonna tell
That
you how
was
to
on
get there.
balance.
Yeah,
Hold on.
close that down.
Go ahead.
Now go down to the search.
No,
the little
wait,
windows.
no, it's there, right. You see where it says category? In small, view by. Yeah, small icons. Right, and then next to program and features, you got power options. Over the other way. There you go.
Okay.
Now click the arrow
Right.
down at the bottom.
Yeah, and then you want high performance.
Yep.
Yeah, and then click change plan. Settings. And then you see where it says turn display off? Never.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it off.
No, never.
Why never?
Because you're on a PC, right? And then you got change power plan, advanced powers settings.
Yeah.
It just stops your monitor from switching off when you're not using it.
Yeah. Because if you allow your computer to go to sleep mode Windows automatically stores everything, and then when you reload your computer, it's going back into it and pulling it out and pushing it back, and then you're just getting up with loads of temporary files everywhere.
Okay.
You got to click once you've done that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm done. I've done it.
Yeah. No, you're not click change plan settings.
I did.
No. Click change plan settings.
Okay.
That one. Right. Now you click change advanced power up settings.
Oh, Lord, that one.
Oh, this is easy.
Oh.
Once you
Okay,
click
go ahead.
that, right?
Yeah.
And you got turn hard disk off. Yeah.
Right.
Go down what I think you should go down what should go 0 and then never. The other way. There you
Never.
go. Right. Scroll down a little bit. See where it says sleep?
Right.
Yeah. Click the little drop down at the side of it.
Don't ever drop down. I got that.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, and then you got sleep after. Click that little dot plus arrow.
Never.
Yeah, never hibernate. Right, that's good. USB is fine.
Everything else should be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to hit apply and then okay after you're done.
Right.
Yeah. Apply. Okay. Now,
There you
next
go.
time you turn your computer on, Windows will not go into all this power saving shit.
So that ought to speed it up a little bit.
It should do because while it's in low performance, it's always trying to prepare itself in case you turn it. You know, you suddenly leave your computer.
Oh. I didn't even know I was mute.
Now I'll go back and clip this whole piece. I'll know what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now
Randy,
you've
No,
got to go.
no,
now you gotta
I'll
go-
pull this. I'll remember that. I'll write it down a little bit. You heard me?
How do I
Bob?
do-
remember.
I will write it down in a little bit.
How do I do this again?
Yeah. How do you do it again?
So I don't know if it was last week or week before. Laura came rushing in. She goes, "David, Paul Murray's having a meltdown. He can't get into his Zoom, and we need you." And I was like, "I can't fucking move." Yeah. The chances of me helping Paul with my dodgy ticker going nuts and my head spinning.
Now I got another question.
No,
Got
only
another
one
question.
question per day.
No, this one don't affect. This has nothing to do with my computer. I don't think it might be the computer. I don't know if it's YouTube or the computer. How come when I go to YouTube and it says 4K and it starts playing and it drops down to 720?
Because hold
That's
on,
YouTube or me?
are you setting it in 4K and then it drops?
Yeah, it'll show me it's in 4K and then it'll drop to 720.
That's
And I put it back to
because-
4K and it's fine.
That might just be your shit ass internet.
Yeah, it'll be YouTube.
I got
Going into
5.
recommended settings.
Got 900 up and down.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I realize you
YouTube-
can poop okay, but that's not the issue
Dominic, what's the problem? You tell them.
It's just
Yeah.
YouTube. That's all.
That's something YouTube's doing.
Yeah, it must
Yeah,
be.
that's what I'm
The
thinking.
amount of I always have mine set to auto, and the amount of times I go on there, it's at 320p. It's like, what the fuck is this shit?
Oh, I know. I set mine the best. I think you can set it for best. Let me see.
Best
here.
available.
Yeah, but sometimes it doesn't always work.
Now that's why I've been looking for that.
Let me go to YouTube real quick. Hold on.
Mad Prop says, gotta go to quality advanced settings and click 4K.
Hold on.
Yeah, at the bottom of the screen, you got that little settings icon, and then it should. Well, it says quality. See, Paul Murray streaming in 720p.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the max I can have.
Okay. On
See, sometimes
advanced settings, right?
No, just
Mhm.
at the bottom on YouTube. It just says at the bottom settings, and then it says
Yeah.
quality.
Hold on, let me go back.
Yeah, the gear.
The little gear icon
Right,
on
right,
the, on
yeah.
the, on
Yeah, I saw
YouTube at the bottom.
settings. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see account notifications, playback, privacy, connected apps, billing payments, advanced
What
settings.
the fucking are you in?
YouTube, that's on that's on YouTube.
This
It's an unsafe quality.
Oh, shit.
Must be something to do with America, you know, in the UK.
Are you sure that's?
Yeah, it's
Are you
hot rod.
Are you sure that you're not watching Pornhub?
Right. This is gonna
No, I'm
freak
not.
I do apologize. This is gonna freak
was-
everybody out.
I was
Right.
just gonna say I had that issue before.
Here you go, Joe. You see at the bottom here, the little settings icon.
I can't see shit. I don't see what
Yeah,
he's doing.
that
Right,
looks
the
Oh,
just
I see
like
it.
mine.
Yeah, I'm looking at a different one. Hold on a minute. That's on. You're looking at Paul Murray. Hold on. I'm looking at the wrong. I'm looking at a different screen. Hold on. Yeah. I got to get YouTube up with Paul Murray.
Yeah.
Why? He can only go to 720 though,
Yeah.
Yeah, but
because
it's
that's
the
all he
same thing.
streams on.
Right, you're gonna set it to auto.
Oh no, I know that. I do know that. Yeah, I know that because mine will say 4K, and then it'll start playing, and all of a sudden it drops to 720.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
but-
playback is normal.
Because it's probably
Yes.
the only. It's probably what it's being broadcast in.
Yes, it'll be what it's been broadcasting, but also as well, sometimes when videos go up, if they have a little bit of a glitch in their internet as it's uploading, they'll start off in 4K, and just for a split second, it'll go 2K or whatever, 1080p, and then go back up to 4K. And just that split second's enough for YouTube to go 1040p, whatever. Oof.
Well, all of mine say that they're up in 4K. All mine do say 4K when I look at when they're uploaded. After they're uploaded, they said the quality 4K. But like I said, this happens to me all the time, and I hate it.
What?
I'm
So
not
on
quite
your,
sure how to
so
help
you're
Oh,
about your
Alexa,
channel.
shut up.
Mine's
Oh,
on
you-
480p.
Oh, you're
So,
talking
Jill, what
about
were you trying to
upload.
fix?
Who said that? Rod?
Yeah, that's me. What were you
No,
trying
it was
to fix?
no. When I'm like I said, when I'm playing a video that I've uploaded in 4K, sometimes it'll work on 4K the whole video, but sometimes it'll start playing and all of a sudden it jump to 720.
No, not that. That power setting thing that you were doing just before I jumped on. What were you doing and why?
No, I was trying to get in the BIOS to up my the RAM speed, but apparently with the Lenovo I got, I can't do it.
So
It's-
why were you
we-
setting it to high performance?
Well,
He
because
wants to be able to get his computer to run in high performance so he can render his videos.
run a little
and
bit
stuff.
better.
Yeah. You don't seem to understand what high performance actually does.
What is
Yeah,
it?
we do.
That literally will not necessarily make it any better.
Made mine 10 times better.
Could be 0. So all that high performance does is keep the CPU from throttling down. But even on high performance, it can the CPUs can still throttle. So all you're doing is running the CPU hotter.
No, it's not.
Because if
running
the app needed it, the OS would
No,
have
no,
gave
no.
it.
We've
the
not touched
CPU.
anything with a CPU. All we've done is stop the computer going
Where
into hibernation
is-
mode and sleep mode, which you don't need on a desktop PC.
Depends on whether you're leaving your PC on all the time or not.
But it
Do you
doesn't
really
matter.
want your
You don't
processor
need-
pulling full power overnight when you're not on it?
It won't pull. Your processor won't pull full power overnight. If you leave your computer, your processor will do what it's doing, and then once it'll only take the power it needs for the applications and stuff that you've got running. Yeah, no one. If you're going to leave your computer with your CPU at full power, then what you're doing at that moment in time is at full power, and then once it gets to the end of whatever it's doing, the power.
Okay,
consumption
let me
will run out.
back up a
On
second.
modern ones.
Let me back up a second and actually explain the fucking architecture to you. So the full power will keep all of the cores lit up. They will not power down.
They will constantly pull power. You're right, they might not pull 100% power, but they literally will not
haven't-
power down.
Right. We
and the
haven't
chip cannot
changed
turn them
the
off.
CPU.
It
We
will
don't-
not
we
turn
don't-
the cores off.
All we've done is not put your computer into hibernation mode or sleep mode, because once you have them activated, Microsoft Windows starts creating temp files ready for your computer to go into hibernation mode and stuff like that. Once you turn it off on a desktop PC, do not do this on a laptop because laptops are different. Yeah, you ain't got enough air space and, like you said, cooling power and stuff. On a desktop PC, you do not need your monitor or computer to go into hibernation mode. Ever.
Well, it does stop the monitor from.
You know
getting
what's
screen
interesting
burn.
about that comment? You know what I do every night to my 49-inch monitor before I go to bed? I turn it off. So I don't necessarily
Well,
agree
everybody
with
turns the computer off.
you never need hibernation.
I put mine to sleep every day.
So
Why do you put your computer into to sleep?
save
That
power.
causes- no, it doesn't.
Cost you electric.
If you're not using your computer, you turn it off. Yeah, off, right, and that refreshes your temp files, everything. If you put it into sleep mode, you're gonna keep stacking up temporary files and stack up and stack up and stack up, and your computer will slow the fuck down drastically.
Yeah, you know what? No, it doesn't.
Oh, it does.
I've literally ran my laptop for more than 6 months, never had a problem. In fact, my desktop is never off. It never completely turns off. Ever.
Well,
for
mine
months.
does,
For
and I
months
don't
on
have no
end.
issues at all.
Literally for months on end and don't have an issue. And
Well,
it's
you
not
must be
slowing
odd one
down.
out then.
What you're describing is from like Windows XP days. The
No.
OS is so much better than it used to be.
No, it's Windows 10 days because it was Microsoft that even told me how to do it. I mean, if you want to go and argue with Microsoft tech support, go ahead and,
That's who
have
Rod
fun.
works.
Hello?
Rod works for Microsoft.
Hello? I
Mine
argue with
works
Microsoft tech support and correct those frontline fuckers all the time. So
Second level?
So you can't. I'm telling you, not necessarily everything that you get handed is actually accurate. Our frontline support is good, but occasionally you're going to get crap that is crap. Because that guy has no freaking clue of what the actual code looks like underneath and how it works. I've been in MCSE since like 1995. I know the underlying architecture really damned well.
Right, so I'll message Microsoft and see what they say. See if
See,
they tell me
James-
if I'm wrong.
James Droney said, "Yeah, put your
You
computers to
message
sleep."
Microsoft and Rod will answer you.
I'm not putting my computer in. Like I said, when I finish
And-
on my computer,
and
I
here's
power it
ano-
down
here's an-
completely.
Yeah, here's another tidbit to all of this. To literally all of this. Do you think the Azure servers ever get turned off? Never. Never. You know what the local Windows client is made from? Windows Server. They're literally built on the same technology. So
It could be built
this
on.
is why what's on the client is so much better than what it used to be because of what we've done to the OS for Azure. Because underneath of Azure is basically Windows Server.
Right, and you're telling me that Windows controls every program on your computer and tells you every program what to do. So when if my computer went to sleep mode, it's going to say to all them programs, don't save any temporary files. Nah. Jesus Christ.
So the problem you're describing is not a problem with the OS. The problem you're describing is a problem with the app.
No, it's with the OS.
Which I'm not surprised at because a lot of vendors do not follow our APIs to the T. That was Windows Vista's problem. Windows Vista's problem was every freaking hardware vendor took their XP driver and put a wrapper around it, which is why none of them worked for crap. And then everybody loved Windows 7. Well, you know what happened with Windows 7? All the manufacturers finally wrote to the WDM, the Windows driver model API, and reworked their freaking drivers, and then the drivers actually worked the way they were supposed to work. So part of the reason, there were other things that were obviously needed to be done to Vista, but from a hardware perspective, that was the problem. That's kind of been Windows' problem all along with a lot of hardware, is the vendors do a crappy job with their drivers. Half of them don't even certify them.
100% with you there, Jim. Windows sucks. So does Android, and so does fucking Apple.
Oh, you ain't got many options left.
Yeah. You've only got Linux behind that then.
Yeah, I'm just going to say David will be changing to Linux now.
Yeah.
I want to show y'all something real quick.
All the windows.
I want to show you the opening to this video I just did. And I'll put it to you this way. Watch how I take off. It's real cinematic and slow. And look at what I'm flying over. Real cinematic and slow. The guy sitting in the chair like to freaked out.
Now, if you didn't put it in power mode, you won't be going so slow.
Oh my God.
Why?
How do we get there?
Hold on. Wrong screen. Hold on.
Yeah.
Mother.
Okay.
Watch. I thought it was a pretty good opening. Watch.
We can't see nothing.
Sharing? You're not sharing.
Ed.
I'm not. I
Ed,
just
you
hit
gotta,
share.
Ed, you gotta hit the share button.
I just hit share.
He said Ed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so slow.
Yeah.
It's slow.
Why? But watch how it opens. The guy sitting in the turn around and look to see where the drone is flying the drone. Watch. But I went over his yacht right there by about 3 feet. And just cruised right over the rail. And he was going.
There's that other.
Well, I said, we're all right. Like that. When he come over and watch me, pretty cool. I said, yeah, I figured that would be a good opening to the scene.
Found you.
Yeah, that's one of those gray areas where I would go, you should probably like give them a heads up before you do it.
Well, they
Just
were,
to not
they
make
were,
them mad.
yeah, they were. Hey, they invited me to eat crawfish with them.
Okay, there you go.
Joe, Jim,
I
Paul,
guess you were fine.
cinematic isn't 60 miles per hour, Captain Joe.
That wasn't 60. That was actually at 3.2 miles an hour. Yeah, when I got over the bridge, I was going towards Gust Island. I wanted to fly back there. Well, got to the bridge. There was all the riverfront was docked, big old yachts like that. So I said, "Oh hell, I'm going over there." I even did a wedging big. They had the police boat, and I was flying about 23 feet high, about 10 feet in front of him. Paul dropped off.
I've lost Paul.
He
Who's
probably
host?
got tired.
Joe, your host.
Yeah, he put me host. He said he just leaves. Yeah, I'm punished. You know,
Joe's host now.
he don't even say shit no more. He just leaves. It's his show. But I'm about 23 feet high, and I'm about 10 feet to the front of the police boat, and I'm just doing it, just coming back like this, and they're just sitting there looking at it. You know. I mean, he had enough. What time's Art go on? 7?
Yeah, he's on. No, it's not Art. It's Uncle Bill.
Uncle Bill. Uncle Bill goes on 7.
45 minutes.
And the other thing,
And Justin
And
jumped
there
on.
goes Justin.
Well, Laura must have signed on.
Yeah.
No, Laura hasn't signed on.
so part of the reason they added that sort of refresh Windows in Windows to like reinstall base is because of some of the garbage apps that get installed. So it's a way for the users to strip out all those apps, and in particular the bad ones, and get a fresh copy of Windows without all the crapware that came with the machine. That's why when we had the Microsoft stores and you bought machines from there was no crapware. It was purely Windows without any of the junk. Which is the
Yeah.
same for both of them, for pretty much all of my machines. I do them from fresh install. Then I can leave them hibernate and do whatever they want for months without ever rebooting and not have an issue. And I've literally done it. There was one time I think the machine was up for like 7 or 8 months.
I'm sure you can.
Now it can only be up for like 6 months because we push Windows updates every 6 months, or the half updates.
Wait,
So,
you push Windows updates every 6 months? Back off. I've had 4 this week.
Yeah.
So the more they're pushing them, it's just because that fucking Windows 11 pop-up thing that they want me to install. I'm going to hold out until October. But even then, I'm going to freaking go over kicking and screaming.
Why Windows 11 is no good?
I think it's going to be okay, but I am not liking the forcefulness of having a menu bar at the bottom and centralized shit and trying to dictate what I
David?
can and can't have on my computer. Fuck that shit.
Here's Paul.
Welcome
just
back,
type
Paul.
in feedback. Just type in feedback, and when the feedback app comes up, say anything you want. Put it all in there. I'll
My
just say
computer
good
does-
luck.
My computer shit itself.
I don't need to do that. I'm already part of a team that's working on a program that can bypass all this shit and turn my computer looking back to Windows 7. Or
What
Windows
happened,
10
Paul?
if I wanted, or Windows 8, whatever
All
I
of a sudden,
want.
the computer just went crazy, and I had to shut it down.
Did you go into power mode?
Went crazy. What were you pressing?
I wasn't pressing anything. I was sitting there looking at it, and all of a sudden, it started hazing and flashing on and off, and all kinds of shit.
You might have kicked one of them wires you got underneath.
That sounds like the graphics driver.
Paul's computer was just feeling left out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, they're not talking about me. What's going on?
What about those drones?
Yeah, how about them drones?
About them drones. Well, I gotta quit eating at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm ready to go to sleep.
Well, it's
No, but just-
7:30 here on the East Coast.
I'm not ready to go to sleep right now.
It's
I've got a question.
6:25 here.
Yeah.
Serious question. now.
9:25 here.
Is there anyone on this panel that hasn't turned themselves into a fucking packed action figure?
Yeah, me.
Me, I don't mess with that crap.
I've done one.
I can't
Joe's
get
done
in.
one.
I can't get in. It won't let me. I
Did you,
tried.
David, did you see Joe's?
Yeah, I saw Joe's.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe,
Okay.
if you want to see a really good one, look up Alex Escardo's one.
Yeah, his is
He's
good.
animated it.
He did?
Yep.
Oh Lord, I'm not doing all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen
He went right over the top with that one.
yeah, I've seen people that have packed themselves in with sexual objects and stuff.
Yeah.
So, how did you get that through AI?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not worried about all that.
So speaking of drones, this is Maddie's 3-inch drone. That's the same as the my Curse drone that I fought for a month. So down at the drone meetup, he gave me his, and so I fixed his like mine. And I've sent him a couple of videos, but this morning I actually did the exact test that he was having the problem on, and I didn't have the problem, which was the drone falling out of the air. So what he told me was when he punched it, and he'd let it free fall and then try to punch it again as it came down. So this is why I went up like that, and then I tried to catch the drone. It didn't flip the drone over, so the vibrations problem is solved.
Well, how come the video is herky jerky?
Because I was herky jerky on the sticks. Because I was being aggressive on the sticks, Paul.
No, but are you watching it?
Yeah, I'm watching it. Oh, am I having that problem again with Zoom?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the hell is up with Zoom? Is that button still missing?
What button?
Remember we had the 2 little check boxes when you share?
No, it should be still there.
The optimize for video was working today.
Yeah.
It wasn't working the other day.
Okay.
This. Yeah. Here. Is that better?
That's better, yep.
Yeah, a lot better.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's not
So
skipping.
you'll
Down,
see me,
Disney.
I'll punch it. So I punch it, and what he said was when he caught it at the bottom is when the drone would fall out of the air. And part of that is when you catch it like that, there's going to be a lot of vibrations in the frame when you power up hard right at the bottom like that. So, nope, his drone's fixed.
Oh man, that was a fast up.
So I intentionally did a few of these this morning with his exact scenario, trying to make the drone fall out of the air. It didn't. In fact, I actually bumped up the motor power after I did this test. It was on 80, which is kind of how I did it on my drone to keep it from falling out of the air. You'll see partway through the video here, it's actually the second video, I actually bumped it up to 85, and it still didn't fall out of the air. So,
Well, I have a lot of respect for you. You guys that like to do this type of flying, but it makes me sick.
yeah. Now watch. So I did those tests, and now I started buzzing around. And not exactly slow and buzzing around. My neighbor that I fly over there, he loves my drones. Whee! I can pull one up I just did of my version of this. Although it says Comanche Red, which is actually mine, but it's his green drone. So, as you can tell, I was mucking with it pretty hard. Twisting, turning, the motors didn't cut out, the gyro didn't flip the drone over, so it appears to be in pretty good shape. Wow. As you can tell, that drone is kind of zippy.
Hey, David, is that your kind of flying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of zipping.
You like that speed, Joe?
Yep, That is fast.
Uh-huh. I've gotten pretty good at getting myself around my own house.
If that was me, I would have went through that window and come out the other way.
Well, you're getting muscle memory now. You know where it's at.
Right
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
went,
yeah. But
I would have went
that's
through that
hard
window,
to-
come out
it-
in the garage.
It's still hard to do at speed. But you can tell it's 30, 35, somewhere in
Yeah.
there.
Oh, I would have took out the roof.
Hey, Rod, it's like today. I'm coming down the service road and I'm watching something to the right and I'm driving down the service road, right? And I pull into my complex and I went, oh, damn, that was all muscle memory.
No, yeah.
Because I didn't even look at turning into the complex. I just got to the right spot and turned into it. And
So
there was
this
no
was
cars
the-
coming. I knew that, but it was like, geez.
Yeah, this was the second battery. So I saw the guy coming on the bike, so I stayed on the ground until he got
Oh,
him.
I would have zoomed in front of him.
Go right through his spokes.
We do an orbit real quick. We shoot around,
Yeah, I'm trying not to tick my neighbors off.
You go chase him right now.
So I did the same sort of thing since I bumped the motor power up. Because with more power, it potentially could create more shakes in the frame. So I did the same sort of thing where I punched it
Man, that
and
is
was
fast.
dropping it and catching it, and then I start flying around again like I was doing.
I just have a question. Why all those houses have a swimming pool when they have a lake in the back?
So that lake's got alligators. It's in Florida.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh
Is
yeah,
that it?
my lake has had alligators in it.
So does that
Couple
answer
of-
your question?
I guess so.
Okay.
One came to visit me when I was fishing. He
Like I was
literally
saying, like in
he was on the
Louisiana?
other end of the lake and came all the way down and about 15 feet offshore, turned sideways and looked at me. And like, you're not what I was expecting.
Yeah,
Man,
same thing in Louisiana. You got water behind your house, expect to see a gator eventually.
I mean, look at that run. Look at the speed run.
I would have packed up and left.
Yeah.
This is a 3-inch drone. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
And it has the speed almost of a 5-inch drone.
That's
It looks like a
crazy.
5-inch.
Yeah, it looks like 5-inch. It's not. It's a 3-inch drone. One of the things I like about this frame, this thing is speedy. Now, a
Especially
lot of
when you
people hate it because it's got the battery underneath, not on top. But I think that's part of what adds to the speed and the balance of the thing.
Yeah,
So,
it balances out better.
yep, it's balanced out.
That's like that little clip on to the Neo. That little light clip on the Neo.
Oh yeah,
Balances out better.
yeah, that you did the other day. Yeah.
I mean, it balances out so much better. There you go.
Okay, guys, I have to go into hibernation mode now.
Okay.
Thank
okay,
you,
Mr.
David.
Take
Thank
I'm
you
care.
for
pretty
the
much
help.
gonna,
So,
I'm pretty much
anyways, there
gonna
you go.
pack it
There
in
was
as
me
well.
testing Maddie's drone this morning.
Yeah.
Get you
And as
all
you
on
can
the flip
tell,
side.
it's not
Later,
falling
David.
out of the air. So
Tell Laura
I think I
shut
got
up.
it fixed.
Okay, Dominic, thank you.
Talk to you later,
Good.
David.
Joe,
I'm gonna,
from
I'm
Joe.
gonna pack it in as well.
Okay, Dominic's leaving.
What?
Yeah, we're gonna call it.
We're gonna call it. Okay.
Yeah, you probably should.
Okay, you
cool.
guys.
Everybody.